Hello, I'm Jessica and welcome, or hopefully welcome back to another great chair workout. Today we are going to be using yoga to not only release tension from the spine, hips, and sacroiliac joint, but we will also be using those same yoga poses to help us strengthen and tone the legs, and even better, strengthen and tone through those core muscles. You will need your chair. This is a completely seated flow. I also have a yoga block. Now you can modify the one exercise that we will use that yoga block for by using nothing at all, a towel, a ball, whatever you happen to have handy if you do not have a block. All right, go ahead, get everything set up, and we're gonna get into that flow right now. Great job here. Go ahead and send those hips forward in your chair. You really want to feel a nice connection of the feet into the floor. And we're going to start with some really gentle movements for the spine. So we're going to take a reverse spinal roll. So instead of rolling ourselves up, we're going to start here with me. Tuck the chin, lower the head and the neck, shoulders round in, and start to arch your back towards the back of your chair as you slowly lower your way on lower and lower. And when you feel the limit of what feels comfortable and safe for you, press those feet into the floor. Use those leg muscles to help power you as you roll the spine back up. So really slow, gentle movement for the back and a little bit of slow, gentle work for those legs here to start. Go ahead, take a breath in. Exhale. Roll and tuck your way down and forward. Hold it there for just a second at your limit. And then press those feet into the floor, almost gently pushing yourself back as you slowly restack the vertebra from lower to higher. Great, let's go through that one more time at your own pace. Tuck and roll it forward. Press through the whole sole of the foot. Use those legs rather than the low back to bring yourself back up. Great job there. Let's take the hands here to the heart. Take a good deep breath in. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Lower it on down towards the floor gently here. Inhale to the center. Prayer twist to the left on the exhale. Lower it towards the floor. Nice gentle warm up for the spine. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right, lower it down. Great time to start engaging through those core muscles, supporting that low back as you lift and bring the body up. Really work from your core here today. One more time through these. To the right. On your next exhale, to the left. Inhale, bring it back forward. Hands come to the tops of the thighs. Again, make sure you have a really strong connection with the feet to the floor. Take a good deep breath in. Roll the shoulders back. Chest opens. Lengthen through the low back rather than arching into it. So think about coming up. And then exhale, stretch. Roll those hips forward. Pull those core muscles in. Inhale. Cow pose here, and then exhale, cat. One more time through this cycle here, and then exhale here. All right, give it a little shimmy here. We're going to roll those wrists. I know we're not working with any floor poses, still just want to open them up for you. Give me a pedal in those feet and ankles here. Great job. And we're gonna get started with our first exercise in the flow. So we're gonna be working with those cats and cows. We're gonna take 10 sets. I want you to focus more on this tuck as you extend those arms out. Pull those core muscles deep. So you think about engaging them up and in. Inhale to grow tall. And then exhale to repeat 10 of them together. Here we go. Inhale. Great job here. Think about emptying the air from the lungs, tightening up that inner corset of tummy muscles. Great. Your breath doesn't have to be really deep if you feel like it's starting to make you dizzy. Good. Just work with your natural breath cycle. Halfway there, 5 more sets to go. Slow, smooth breaths. You've got this. Two more here. Great job. Last one. Bring it back to a neutral spine. Hands will land on those thighs, feet connecting to the floor. We're going to shift off to the right as we circle back. Again, pulling those abdominals up and in, and then lightly relaxing them here to the front. So I don't want you just to let them all hang out to the front. Swing it off to the side, pull in and work through that movement. Release, sending it forward, heavy in the hips. Let that spine loosen up here as the core works. We're gonna take 10 of these. You've already got 2 down. Coming up on this 5th one here, 5 more. Great job. 2 more. Feel those core muscles work as you rotate. Great job. Take it there. Give it a little shimmy if you need to. Feel how that spine starts to loosen up as you work your way through those circles. Go ahead and take wide feet here. And again, you can scoot the hips back in your chair. I want you to feel those feet pressing in the floor, and you can even push them down into the floor. You don't have to leave your chair, just give a little bit less weight being supported by the chair and a little bit more supported into those legs. We're going to take 10 heel lifts here. Great job. Now, if you like, you can alternate or do 10 on the right. That's up to you. Lots of good options. Just remember what you're working with so we can do the opposite on the next side. Let those legs work just as much as you feel comfortable with. We're going to take 3 more here. Great job. Last one. Beautiful. Hips should already be more towards the back of your chair. We're going to step those feet into the center. Take a good deep breath in. Lean yourself back. Hug each leg in one at a time. 10 times here. Core muscles pull in as you bring this leg up. Gentle stretching here for the hips and the low back. We have 1 more set. Let's go right and left. Beautiful job there. Go ahead and step this right leg out to the front. Left leg is going to come back behind us for a modified warrior. If extending that left leg all the way back does not feel good in your body, go ahead, tuck it in closer, find comfortable positioning. We're going to bring those arms up here to the front. Warrior 1. And then think about just the rib cage. Good deep breath in. Exhale, open, using the core to open and close. 9 more times, so we're going for 10 total here. halfway there. Adjust your positioning if needed. Feel a little bit of shoulder work. Three more here. Oh, great job. Feel those core muscles working. Last one. Take it on out. Drop it down. Beautiful job. You can go ahead and leave those legs wide. And again, just press them into the floor. Maybe feel a little bit of weight come off of the chair. We're going to take 5 pointed star here. So arms come out to the side. Inhale, take them up. Exhale to open. 10 times through here. Let those legs work. Great job. Core is working to stabilize you. Make sure you're not pushing the booty and the hips back and pushing the stomach forward. Keep them stacked. Great job here. Halfway there. You can take a break anytime you need it. Come back to it when you can. Three more. Let those legs work. Great job. Last one here. Open it up. Beautiful job. Let those arms release down. Shake them out. Bring those legs back in here to the front. We're going to extend both of those arms up overhead. Left leg out a little bit longer to support us. And we're going to tuck knee to nose. They don't actually have to touch. You're just going to draw that knee up and in towards the chest. At the same time, you're going to be rounding the head forward, using those core muscles to stretch. A nice, easy, gentle movement through the spine. 10 of those here, right leg only. Good deep breath in. Exhale. And inhale. Go for length in the spine, not arching into the back. Think about pulling those core muscles in, not pushing them out. If you have a history of diastasis or if you are a little bit postpartum, definitely something that you don't want to do. You don't want to start stretching those muscles and that abdominal wall out. We want to tighten it up. We want to pull it back in, not just because it looks better, but also because it functions and supports us better. Great job here. You have just a few more. Last two here. Last one. Oh, great job. Go ahead and set that down. Now, I did mention we had one exercise. We're going to be using a towel, a yoga block, a ball, stuffed animal, whatever you happen to have. Go ahead and grab that. Hopefully it's handy. And we're going to put that in between the thighs and we're going to squeeze the thighs together off of the kneecaps. Lean yourself back. If you need to take a little intensity of it out, hands can rest on the chair or you can remove the block and work with just one leg at a time. We're going to go for 10 lifts here. Again, core muscles pull up and in. Minimize movement through the hips here. So you don't want to be rolling and tucking through the hips, just lifting the knees and lowering. Positioning of the pelvis and rib cage does not move. Very difficult, but you've got it. Develop control through your body. You're over halfway there. We've got about 4 more to go. Slow and controlled, smaller movement if you need a modification. Lower it back down. Now we're going to repeat this yoga flow a second time for the other side of the body, so definitely keep this handy. but also out of the way. Go ahead, take wide legs here. Arms are gonna come right, nice and easy to the outside of the neck. No pulling the head forward, so right here. And we're just going to bend it on over and then inhale to lift. 10 times here, right elbow towards right thigh. They do not have to touch. Heavy in that left hip. Move slow, move with control. Great job here. Let yourself build strength. I'll take a slower movement over a bigger one. Slow and small is okay. Give those muscles time to work. 4 more here. Great job. Push that right foot into the floor. Feel that leg working to support you as you lean weight off to this right side. Last 2. Beautiful. You're doing so good. We have 1 more exercise. Bring it on up. And then you're officially halfway there. So little bit less wide, but not all the way in. And we're going to stretch this left arm on up, and we're gonna bring the right knee towards this left elbow again. They do not have to touch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. 10 times here, so you've got about 8 more if you started with me. Beautiful job. Last one. Great. Take it on here. Ease those arms down. You're going to feel a little bit of work in that upper body here today. So take a couple shoulder rolls here if you feel like a little bit of tension is creeping in. And then we'll go ahead, take the opportunity to again pedal those feet, stretching open the fronts of the ankles, stretching through the arch and the sole of the foot. We'll give those feet some good love at the end of this flow. You're halfway there. Point them forward as you come into a nice, easy knee extension here. Let's lift them both up. It doesn't have to be real high. Spread open those toes. Give them a good wiggle. Stretching the toes feels so good. They get so tight and we don't even realize it. Ankle circles and take them back down. All right, cats and cows here, focusing more on pulling those core muscles up and in, giving them a good squeeze, nice good engagement as we take that cat movement. Opening tall on the cow. Let's go here together. Good deep breath in and exhale. 10 times total here at your own pace. At your own breath of what's comfortable breathing wise for you. Don't have to change the breath. It doesn't need to be faster, slower, deeper, more shallow. Just your natural breath and pair the movement with that. Keep it comfortable. Great. You're halfway there. Three more here. Last 2. Great job. Give me one more. This is the last one you're going to see today. Give me a really good one. Oh, pull those core muscles in. Let them work. Relax it on down. Hands come to the thighs. We are going to wrap ourselves forward off to the left. Swing it around to the back. Pull those core muscles in. Relax them as you stretch forward, similar to that cat-cow movement here. 10 times together, whatever pace works for you. Heavy in those hips for the last 3. Last one here. Great job. Send those hips forward in the chair just a touch, and go ahead, plant those feet here nice and solid, and we're going to step those feet wide. From there, take the hips back just a little bit. Press those feet into the floor. Make sure booty isn't rocking back or pushing the stomach forward. Heel lifts here. Knees are able to stay out over the ankles, so having that little bit of a step forward is going to help. If you need to bring it in a little bit closer together, that's okay. You're halfway there. Put some work in those legs. Little bit of weight off the chair. Great job here. Last 2. Feel those legs work. Connect to it for this last one. And ease them on down. Send them forward. Hips will slide forward towards the front of your chair. Go ahead and lean that body back. March and hug one leg at a time. Set it out a little bit long so it gives us a nice counterbalance as we pull the opposite leg in. 10 times here. This is our second set. Great job here. Last set. Let's go right and left. Beautiful job here. Release it on down. Go ahead, send those hips back to neutral. Step that left leg on out here to the side. Right leg can extend back for warrior footing here, or you can tuck it in closer. Torso is going to rotate forward, and I really want you to wrap and spiral open. Feel a little bit of work. Inhale here. Exhale, torso turns out. Inhale back to the center. Good, really move through this rib cage. Move through this middle back, loosening up as those core muscles work. 10 times with this one as well. Just about halfway there. Great job here. Back leg working, front leg working. Great. 3 more. Last 2. Make them good. Great job here. Take it back up. Open it out. Beautiful job there. Slide those hips to the center. Again, wide footing stance here. Hips towards the back of your chair. Press those feet into the floor just to put a little bit of work into the legs. I know that they're feeling tired. 5-pointed star here. Arms come out. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, release. Great. Close your eyes if you need to. It's getting so tough. Just keep yourself mentally relaxed. Relaxed through the shoulders and neck as you move those arms. Think about just creating this nice floating, graceful movement. Those legs, those core muscles working so hard to support you. Breathe and relax. Halfway there. The last 3 here. Last 1. Great job. Release. Release those legs. It's just amazing just how much of a tiny little lift off of that chair can really work the whole entire low body. Let's keep going here. You are just about there, and I'm so proud of you. Stretch those arms up overhead. Right leg slides out just a little bit. Left knee, we're going to bring that on in on the exhale to tuck and open. 9 more times here, giving us a beautiful 10. Pull those core muscles up and in. Don't let yourself get in the habit of pushing them out. Last 3 here. Great job. Give me a nice hold here. Release that on down. Okay, I did mention you were going to want to keep that yoga block or substitute for. Nice and handy. Go ahead, scoot those hips forward to the chair. Lean yourself back. You can rest off of the chair for a little more work. Rest to the back of the seat or put those hands down for a little less core intensity. I want you to lift this block without rolling anywhere in the hips or rib cage 10 times. Smooth, steady, and slow. You've got this. Core muscles pull in. Halfway there. Three more. Squeeze that block. Use those inner thighs. Last one here. Beautiful job. Set that down. Now, I know that one was a lot of work, but sometimes you don't really realize how much work until you're finally done with it. Step those legs wide. Fingertips come here right to the back of the neck. Left elbow towards the left thigh. Smooth and easy here. No pushing the neck forward. Let's go here together. Elbow and thigh do not have to touch. Awesome if they do. But like I said on the first round, I would rather have a slower movement than a bigger one. Plenty of work right here. 10 times total. If you're pacing with me, this is 5. You're halfway there. Beautiful job. Hang on. I know. I feel it too. Kind of feel those legs working. Last 2. You don't have to see this one again. You only have one more exercise. Don't quit now. Take a break if you need to. Modify if you need to. But don't quit. Bring those legs in just a little bit. Hips come back forward. Left arm up. Right knee. We're going to bring them towards the center. Closing to touching, or maybe a little bit of space. But we're just going to draw them together. Pull those core muscles in. Open back up. 10 times. Halfway there. Last exercise. Great job. Last one there. Take it on down. Oh, let everything just relax for a second. Go ahead, give me a light tap of those feet into the floor, maybe the toes. Give them a little bit of a wiggle, and then work it on up into the legs and the knees. Windshield wiper legs here. And let's go ahead and go with that movement, just making sure that the hips and the low back feel really good. Hands can come to the sides of the chair. Take those hips forward. Ease it back through the upper body. Legs will dip off to the left. Roll them up and over to the right. Don't force them. Just let them fall. Where they want to go, they'll loosen up in time. Treat your body well. You've done a really good job for that. Let's go ahead and take one more set here. Step it on in. Send those hips towards the back of your chair. And let's go ahead, take a good deep breath in. And then exhale. Let ourselves ease on down into a forward fold as far as feels comfortable. Hands can rest on the thighs. If you'd like to stay just a little bit more lifted, or you can roll it all the way down. Ease that back up. And then we'll lift those feet off of the floor and take them side to side here, stretching through the sides of the ankles. And then instead of going kind of this side to side motion, let's twist. So imagine skimming the top of the floor, like the top half, like windshield wipers here, I guess, for the ankles and feet too. And then we'll extend them out. Take circles in, stretch open. So point the toes at the bottom, stretch those toes open at the top. Get a nice good whole foot and ankle stretch here. And let's reverse that. Point them at the bottom, bring them in, up, and open. Stretch those toes. I know it's a little bit weird. Hopefully you're at home. Nobody's watching you. Get weird. Find some movement that feels good for you. You guys can all laugh at me. I don't mind. Pedal them here. Point and flex the opposite toe up. I told you we were going to take good care of these feet here. Great job. Ease them back down. And then really lightly, just skim the tops of the feet against the floor. Feel just a little bit of massaging there. Maybe a little bit of warmth as you move. And then let them settle to relax. All right, so I have taken up enough of your time here today. Before we close out this practice with just 2 quiet breath cycles, I am going to remind you that you have done something really good for your body today, and yoga is really all about blending body and mind together. So follow up this yoga flow by doing something good for your mind today. Maybe read a good book, maybe learn something new, maybe just give yourself a couple extra quiet minutes to let the mind rest. So we'll close out this practice here, taking the hands here to the heart. Good breath in. Let that go through the lips. One more. Out through the lips. And then go ahead, bring yourself on up nice and tall, feeling so proud of yourself, honoring all of the beauty that's within you. And then exhale, bowing it forward, namaste, to be so proud of everyone else and honor all of the beauty in everyone that joined us for today's yoga flow. Of course, I will have more workouts for you guys on the way. I always remind you, I will be back Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Easier to find these workouts if you are subscribed. But now for today, you are all done. Don't forget to do something good for your mind today as well to blend together with this great yoga flow. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button before you head out. I'll see you guys again soon.